Fear the Walking Dead, guys, is easily the worst show that we review on this channel. So, how about we rank every single Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 character just to compound our misery? Because that's what we're going to do. We've already did the episodes, we've already did the deaths. Well, guess what, guys? It's time to do the characters. There's only 19 because, yes, there was a few more, but we're going through ones that actually had names and more than one episode. Or unless they didn't have a significant part in that episode, you get me. But coming in 19th place, we've got Doug. This guy, his head went, he jobbed out his family got massacred. As Boyd would say in From, every man has to protect his family. A man has to protect his family. This guy didn't protect his family. He tucked his tail in between his legs, went to the wee camp, and then Strand basically verbally abused him and battered him with words, and it was, you know what, it was beautiful to see because Doug Thompson, my friends, was not a very good character. He sucked, right? And just to let you in a wee secret, Maria Thompson's no getting in much higher. But in 18th place, we've got Griselda. She was the husband, she was the husband, no, she was the wife of Daniel Salazar. Offered nothing in this season. Something fell on her leg, gets crushed. And then with like a 2 week time skip, and then it's like, what? She's been surviving on this leg for 2 weeks. I dead on, and then she's speaking like in some demon voice, and it's like, and then she gets shot in the head with a cattle prod. That is literally the character of Griselda Salazar. Did nothing. Coming in 17th place though, we have got Maria Thompson. Maria Thompson, absolute garbage. She was a doctor. I mean, she tried to enlist the help of like Travis and all. After Doug went like missing, like he kind of just fucking bottled it, if we're being honest. But honestly, man, this list, right, just goes to show you how shit a TV show this is, because there's, I don't even think there's any good characters until you get to like the top four. And when I say good, I mean good very lightly, because I wouldn't even describe them as good. But in terms of within this show and who you enjoy, damn. Calvin is up next in P16. Well, I say P16. This isn't Formula One, but like, he's the first Walker we see. He's a drug dealer. Nick somehow outmuscles him. He gets shot. He turns. He gets run over a few times. He met with Nick, and he was going to kill Nick. I mean, a nothing character that literally in any other show would not be 16th, but because of awful characters, man, he literally is. And up next, this may be surprising. We've got Nick in 15th. Well, I'm going to tell you a few reasons why it's no surprising. Number one, he essentially got the German Shepherd dog killed. He lets it in, and then him, Alicia, and Madison run off and let the walker eat the dog. Sick fucks. Hope they all die. I'm a fan of dogs. I'm not a fan of this show. Up next, though, we have got probably one of the most heinous things, right, that you will probably see in a TV show. We've got this old man who's on this. He's got morphine injected into him. He's got his drip. I can't remember if he had cancer or whatever. And Nick, the junkie bastard, unplugs this guy for his IV and injects the morphine into him. That has to be the lowest of the fucking low. And if it was up to me, this guy would have been last, because I put him in last place. Absolutely fucking disgraceful. And that's all I'm going to say about Nick. Up next in 14th place, we've got Art Costa. He was literally the principal of the school and did nothing. I mean, decent actor. Weird that they got an actor that was actually of a decent level and literally gave him this role, but that's the way the cookie crumbled. Don't even see him get bit. We just see he's got a bite mark and he's walking down the... And then he gets his head crushed by Madison and a fat kid. So, not really an awful lot to say about Art Costa. 13th place goes to Matt Sale. He was Alicia's boyfriend. He ends up getting bit. He's lying in bed sick. We gotta leave him. I'll see you guys on the other side. I got bit, man. And that's it. I mean, again, how this guy's getting 13th place. You look at other TV shows. If you're getting 13th place, you would have to be a decent level character, not a character that's been in two fucking scenes. And I'm not talking about a character that returns and it's great and he's been in two scenes when he returns, but no, man. Anyway, 12th place, we've got Chris. Travis's son, Chris. Chris, the prick. Chris, the wanker. He's just not very good. And I'll tell you what, he's just a moody bastard. He just holds like so much like resentment against his dad. We are at the fucking end of the world apocalypse here, and it's just petty stuff against his dad. Honestly, I wish Travis would just fucking bitch slap this guy. And like, even when he's trying to act hard in front of the soldiers, I'm just not buying it. And I just don't like him. And you know what? I don't know when he dies in the show, but I fucking can't wait for it. I will be there with bells on. But talking to somebody that's not actually died yet in the show as they're in season 8, but I cannot be arsed getting to season 8. We've got Madison. She comes in 11th place, so she doesn't even make the top 10. She's just got the most annoying, resting bitch face. She should never be in a lead role. She fucking sucks. The actress isn't that good. I mean, she was in Sons of Anarchy, and she was an escort. She was like the owner of a brothel. To me, that's the level this actress should be at. Nothing more, nothing less. Sucking Charlie Hunnam off, damn it. Next up is Ophelia, of course, the daughter of Daniel and Griselda. I mean, gets into a relationship with Andrew Adams, does nothing, doesn't really like the fact that Daniel's torturing him, which I guess most people probably wouldn't like that, but again, who actually sits here and gives a fuck? I mean, she gets in 10th place, man. And I actually really think the character's bad. Thumbs up. In the 9th place, though, we've got Andrew Adams, a very weak villain for this season. I mean, Daniel tortures him for information, and then he pulls a gun on them. He ends up shooting Ophelia in the arm. But it's like, this guy got tortured. What the fuck does it? And he's like an army guy. He's not like he's some just bum off the streets, honestly. And then Travis beats him. I don't think he kills him, but who really knows, man? Does it really matter if he killed him or not? One of the shittest villains you'll ever fucking get in a season. 8th place, though, goes to Alicia. She is the highest ranking family member out of, her, Madison, and Nick. So she can hold that to her name. She doesn't beat Travis, but inside, I know Travis is technically, I mean, is he married to Madison? I'm not even convinced he's married to Madison, but anyway, coming in though, at the mighty 7th place, and this might be even high up for her, but again, sums up how pissed they are. We have got Elizabeth Ortiz. She is the mother of Chris, the ex-wife, of Travis, and again, absolutely offers nothing, man. Like, what can I possibly say here to put this character over? Absolutely nothing. There's absolutely hee-haw for me to do here. So I'm sorry, troops, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. She gets killed, another weak-ass death in the finale. Tobias comes in at 6th place. I mean, I think that a fat kid getting 6th place in a show, and he's not even that good, it really shouldn't. It should not be happening, man. Like, this kid, come on, 6th place, but Jesus, that just shows you the state of the characters we've got. I mean, he kind of sees that the world's going to shit. He kind of gets a weird relationship with Madison going. Not that, it's a sexual one, because it doesn't need to be. I hope it doesn't need to be. And then, he saves her for Art Costa, and then he, never see him again. Now, it seems weird. Like, when you type him into Google, he might actually be in later seasons of the show, but I'm just not buying this guy in later seasons of the show. And at 5th place, though, we've got Bethany Exner, the doctor at the facility, quarantine facility. Again, you know what? I actually really didn't like this character, and she's 5th place. Offered nothing. Kinda bad, kinda good. She looks like she's wearing a Sainsbury's uniform. If you know, you know. And I mean, what's that doing for anybody? Honestly, refuses to get on the helicopter as well. Or was it the helicopter? No, it wasn't the helicopter. Just refuses to get out of there. It's like, no, I'm staying behind. I'm staying behind because my name's Bethany Exner. Quality, man. Quality? Absolute jabroni. Jabroni eating eyebrow raising. Anyway, up next though, we've got Daniel Salazar coming in at 4th place. Don't mind Salazar, but I do think he's just a weird bastard, isn't he? Like, he disappears. I think he disappears in season 2, and oh my god, we need Salazar back. He's overrated, and he doesn't have that many redeeming qualities about him. Like, he just seems like a dark bastard. Like, he doesn't have a funny fucking bone in his body. He's just a very weird character, guys, that I just do not rate. Coming in third place though, we have got Travis. Um, Travis is like the most shite baggest man alive, but you know what? He is a wee bit funny, and the actor is good, so you can't dispute that with Travis. But again, I feel like they could have just done so much better with this guy if they made him a strong male. But guess what, guys? TV shows these days with strong males, we don't do that around here. Moyers though comes in second place. You know what? This guy was alright. He wasn't even a villain though, for being honest. Like he didn't really do anything against the families. Like yes, I know he was like the top army guy there, but not like he actually killed anyone or whatever. But you know what? As good as he was, he's played by the actor that plays Cammy Hayes and Sons. But he goes into a building and gets killed off screen. And this is a guy that comes in at second place, and he was literally in about 2 episodes. Yeah, that sums up Fear the Walking Dead. But coming in at number one, we've got Strand, Victor Strand, and this guy again was literally only in 2 episodes. Got introduced in episode 5, and was only in 5 and 6. So, but you know what? The guy has the charisma, the intelligence, he just has a lot about him. And you know what? It would be a complete injustice not giving this guy number one. But at the same time, if it was another show, he'd be nowhere near the top 10. It's just the fact it's Fear the Walking Dead and he sucks. I think this guy would have been good in The Walking Dead. I feel like he would have added like a very interesting dynamic with like proper. He's like a younger version of Dale, but a bit more, way more sleek it. But anyway, guys, that's us done with this list. Thank God, absolutely thank the Lord Jesus.